Okay, this is huge. YouTube Shorts just changed dramatically. I don't often cover YouTube news, but this was big enough to warrant an entire video about it. And I just learned about this today, so after digging through what has been published by YouTube about this dramatic YouTube Shorts change, I wanted to show you in this video what's happening, but also more importantly, what does that mean for you and your content? So the news is a variety of new features being added to YouTube Shorts, the most notable of which is starting on October 15th, you can upload shorts up to 3 minutes long. Now what this means is all videos in a square or vertical aspect ratio after October 15th will be treated as YouTube Shorts so long as they are 2 minutes and 59 seconds or less. And worthy of note is that this doesn't apply to previous videos that fit those same aspect ratio and length. It's just from the 15th going forward. So if you often publish shorter than 3 minute long videos, the simple way to avoid getting them put on the YouTube Shorts shelf would be to make them horizontal. There's other various updates and changes being made to how creators like yourself will produce YouTube Shorts, but the other major change having to do with this length difference from 60 seconds to 3 minutes long is that you can't use any copyright material, meaning music, etc., on a YouTube short that is longer than 60 seconds. So 1 second to 60 seconds, you can use copyright music, etc., and you're just fine. 61 seconds and up to 3 minutes, you can't. I have no idea why that is. Perhaps more will come out on this in the future, but for now, that is how it rolls. So all that means is if your YouTube short is 61 seconds long, it can be copyright claimed versus a 60-second or less YouTube short. All right, so those are the high-level details. Now it is time for me to break down with my own expertise and the patterns that I've been observing on the YouTube platform. It's time for me to break down my takeaways from this. Now, notably, many of these thoughts or opinions may become obsolete as more details emerge or as we observe how these new longer or tall shorts, as I'm going to call them, these 60 to 3 minute long YouTube shorts, we're going to call them tall shorts from here on out. But I wanted to share first my concerns and then the things I'm really positive about with this change. First major concern I have with this, and it kind of bleeds over from some of the concerns I had previously with YouTube Shorts, and that is, on the YouTube Shorts shelf, is viewer behavior going to be very different between normal shorts and tall shorts? Something I have noticed as I will scroll the shorts shelf, and many people watching this might be able to relate to this, is you kind of get into a cadence with your shorts. You'll watch, you'll think that's funny, you might do a little exhalation through your nose, then you'll swipe and watch another one. There's kind of a rhythm to it. But what isn't being addressed here thus far is how tripling the length of the potential content for that rhythm will affect viewership. We will see how this works out. Next concern I have is actually outlined by a comment on the Creator Insider YouTube channel where they announced this. It was by YouTube creator Pierce J. Peterson, and they said, if a creator is going to invest the time and effort to make a video, say somewhere between 2 and 3 minutes in length, why would they want to make it a short as opposed to a long-form video? The RPM would be much higher on the long-form video, would it not? This was a very polite way to say, why the heck would I want to make a longer video for the short shelf if I could just publish it as a horizontal and actually earn dramatically more from the YouTube Partner Program? This is an excellent question, and I've actually considered making an entire video dedicated to the patterns I have seen with viewer behavior based on how long of a video you publish, like 1 to 3 minutes, 4 to 6 minutes, 6 to 8 minutes, 8 to 12 minutes, and how to decide which length of video best fits the piece of content you're considering making. I haven't made that video yet. Let me know in the comments if that would be helpful to you. If you watching this are making more of these 3 minute or less horizontal videos right now, it might be very worth your time to test these tall shorts versus what you're currently doing in the very short horizontal video space. Okay, so what are the upsides that I see here? And there are some pretty darn good upsides that I see with this. This is part of why, even though I've been somewhat silent publicly about talking about YouTube Shorts, I have been observing a lot of YouTube Shorts, observing patterns in them, as well as the behind the scenes of clients as we're publishing YouTube Shorts. And this next thing has got me very intrigued on the potential of these tall shorts or these longer up to 3 minute YouTube Shorts. When YouTube Shorts were first launched, it was like the Wild West of YouTube. Almost anybody could get some attention with these YouTube Shorts. Many channels unintentionally had these very short videos on their channel that all of a sudden exploded because at the beginning, nobody was doing YouTube Shorts. So that, combined with other features that I've seen YouTube roll out over the years, makes me think that there's a strong possibility that these tall shorts, or these 60 to 3 minute long shorts, will be kind of overemphasized at the beginning. It will be tested more than other pieces of content or other formats of content on the platform, at least for a while. So, I think you get where I'm going with this. I have the strong suspicion that there will be an early adopter benefit for people who test these out and implement them as soon as October 15th rolls around. It's not an evergreen or long-term growth strategy, but there's a strong possibility that at least for 3 to 6 months after this thing launches, they're going to be more emphasized by the YouTube algorithm. So what I'm not saying here, and perhaps you caught that in what I just said a moment ago, is drop everything and just do these tall shorts, these 60 to 3-minute long shorts. Especially if you've been doing other stuff on your content. Please don't do that unless you fit these categories. A, you've always wanted to try YouTube Shorts and you just haven't had a chance to yet. If it's something that you wanted to add to your arsenal of content types, please do, and perhaps start with the tall shorts because the timing is perfect. Or B, if you have been doing YouTube Shorts, definitely you want to be jumping on this ASAP. We can call them tall shorts, we can call them high waters, high lakes. What's the term for those pants? All right, so my audio just cut out. My disc got completely full as I was recording, so I had to start over here. I believe what we were asking was, what's the term for things that are not shorts and they're not full-length pants? What's in between there? I always thought of them as like high waters, but for now, we're gonna call them tall shorts. So where this is the Wild West, again, of a new feature being rolled out, I will begin testing them, and I encourage you to do the same if you fit those criteria we just outlined. Okay. There's one more thing here, and perhaps I saved the best for last. This was subtle, but it showed up a couple of times as I was looking at their press releases, the blog posts and the videos, etc., for what the expectation is for these new tall shorts. There was one specific word that showed up several times in terms of these regular shorts versus the tall shorts. The contrast, especially in the tall shorts. The word was storytelling. In fact, on the official blog post they just released on this, the headline they chose for the section about how it's 3 minutes long now is this: making storytelling on shorts more immersive. Here's what I'm drawing out with this word storytelling being so associated with these tall YouTube shorts. It's not that the algorithm is going to read the metadata of your short and say, you're not telling a story in this one. I guess we're not going to promote it. We're not going to share it. I don't think it's that extreme. I think it's more that potentially, they're predicting that storytelling and stories for these new tall YouTube shorts are going to perform some of the best. It's not that that's new news. In fact, if you've watched any amount of YouTube shorts, you have probably come across that yourself, where people tell stories or take you on a journey, so to speak. It's more that the question now is, for you as a YouTube shorts creator, what are you going to do differently to keep people on that shorts feed longer, on the shorts shelf, as they're flipping through these things? What's going to be the thing that keeps them watching beyond 60 seconds for you? I venture to say there's going to be multiple things, but one of the main things is probably going to be storytelling. I have a bigger video arriving next week that I have been working on for a while, and in it I am announcing some pretty awesome stuff that I am very excited to share with you. So when that video is live, I'm going to put it here for you to watch next, because in it I'm going to dive into exactly what I have found demands attention with the YouTube algorithm. How to make your videos so good that your audience can't ignore you. So yeah, that's video right here. Go watch it and we'll see you there.